So today I've decided to go out of my way and call about getting a job. I have applied to this place several times, this particular area. This particular place which I have applied is a ShopRite, okay? It's a ShopRite, somewhere in the island, whatever, that doesn't really matter. Okay, so let's give you a background story, okay? So I applied to this ShopRite last year, okay? Last summer, somewhere around this time. Okay, I was like, okay, I'll just put in an application and see what happens. So they called me the next morning, that ShopRite, and they were like, oh, hey, is this Vincent? I know you called for a job. And I was like, oh, yeah, I did. But the thing was that I was sleeping the first time they called me. So when I called that number back, they talked to me or whatever, and they were saying that they were going to speak to me again. And guess what? They never spoke to me again. Now, why? They called me at 9 o'clock in the morning on a summer day. They knew I was 17 years old and out of high school, but no, let's call him when he's going to be asleep, when he is surefire not going to be awake and not be able to pick up the phone. That is fair. That is very fair. Thank you. Okay? I've decided after a year, after not having a job, that I want a job, okay? I want money in my pocket. I'm broke. I need a job, okay? So I applied to this ShopRite again. I want to be a frozen foods clerk or whatever, okay? This ShopRite is having a hiring spree. They're supposedly hiring 3 million workers. I don't know why they're hiring 3 million workers. That seems like too many for the store to handle, but whatever. They're doing that. I put in an application the week I hear about it. Why did I get no call back? I fucking go to ShopRite and I say to ShopRite workers, I'm like, how do you get a job at ShopRite? They're like, well, you have to put in an application and then you have to call. Okay, so I'm like, well, it's been a while since I put in an application. So yesterday I'm like, okay, let me go put in an application. It can't take that long. And I fill out all the paperwork necessary. Except I have to go back 4 times because, to have a password to log into fucking ShopRite, you have to have a password with a capital letter and a number and a sign, like a period or something. Like, why do I need all of that? Why? It's not necessary. Not for 3 seconds is that necessary, any of that. But I had to do it 4 times. Okay, because I wasn't reading. I just assumed, okay, I'm going to put any old password. Who needs a password for this stupid shit? Why do I have to create an account to log in to apply to your job? Why does it have to be this big of a process? Like, if I get a job and I'm working for you, you're probably going to treat me like shit anyway. Why are you treating me like shit before the job? Okay, so I'm like, well, I get done with the application and, the application was already ready, apparently, like I had done it. So I was like, oh, okay, that's good. I'll call them tomorrow. So, I Googled ShopRite and the location so I could get the phone number, and I'm just trying to call the store. And then, lo and behold, I call ShopRite, and then guess what fucking happens? Guess what? You won't believe it. I'm calling ShopRite.
Pharmacy located at Forest and Richmond Avenue. Are you ready for warmer weather? Certain medications may make you more sensitive to sun exposure. Speak with your ShopRite pharmacist to see if any of your prescription or over-the-counter medications...
Like, I wanted to call ShopRite. I didn't want to call the ShopRite pharmacy. Why am I talking to the ShopRite pharmacy? Why? I called ShopRite. I Googled ShopRite, fucking ShopRite, not ShopRite pharmacy. So then I'm like, okay, I'll stay on the line. ShopRite pharmacy lady picks up. She's like, hi, welcome to the ShopRite pharmacy. I'm like, I just wanted to call regular ShopRite. Can I get the number to regular ShopRite? And I'm like, oh, okay. She's like, that's fine. So I get the number to regular ShopRite, and then I call regular fucking ShopRite, and then guess what happens? I have to leave a message. I can't even speak to anybody at this point. Why do I have to leave a message for ShopRite? Why? Why can't you pick up the phone? It's only 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Why can't you pick up the phone? What are you doing that is so important that you can't pick up the phone for somebody who wants to work for you? ShopRite. So moral of the story is, I'm sitting here and I'm waiting for a job. I'm sitting and I don't know what's going to happen. And I'm mad. I am fucking mad. The end.